what exactly is the paleo diet? I'm gonna help you out a little bit. So the paleo diet just consists of eating foods that would have been eaten in the Paleolithic or Stone Age era. And so why are people doing this? Why are you following this? Well, it's believed that a lot of the more modern farming and processing of our foods, um, our bodies haven't really adapted to keep up with that. Our processes are actually pretty new compared to humans, and our bodies just haven't been able to keep up and adapt to that changing with the processing of our foods and the way we farm and how our foods are made now. So the Paleolithic or paleo diet really looks at just kind of cutting out those foods or minimizing them as much as you can. Obviously, we can't really change how a lot of the fruits and vegetables and all of the produce are grown or meats, things like that. Obviously, they're not going to be exactly like they were in the Stone Age. But the goal is to get as close as you can and try to limit those processed foods as much as you can and really cut out certain things that have been shown to lead to heart disease, diabetes, the overweight problem. So really there's kind of main foods that you kind of look at cutting out, those being dairy, grains, of course processed foods, sugars. So those are the main things, as well as like legumes, or so like beans, peanuts, those kind of things. So mainly the foods that you want to eat, any fruits or vegetables, meats. You just want to make sure they're not processed meats that have sugars in them, like sausage and bacon, things like that. A lot of times have hidden sugars. You want to avoid, the pre-made lunch meats, things like that. They all have additives in there. So you want to keep your food as whole and as clean as possible is really the goal. So you want to try to get things that are as much in their natural state as possible. Okay. And then you can have nuts and seeds, oils and vinegars from natural sources like nut oils or olive oils, avocado oil, things like that are kind of natural. You don't want to use the processed vegetable oils. Okay. So really that's it in a nutshell. Once you get the hang of it and you really just look at labels on things that you do buy that are packaged, and try to just keep it as natural as possible and make a lot of your own foods, which I know takes a little bit of time, but after you get the hang of it, you reap so much benefit. So I hope that helped you to answer your questions on what the paleo diet is, very basically. All right, and if you want to see more, definitely check out my other videos on the paleo diet, or go to my website where I have a lot more information on it. It is improvingmommy.com. And as always, you can ask me any questions on here too. All right, thanks for watching, guys.